Stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance if you do so choose. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for our national anthem. Thank you to Miles Donahue for the pledge, Baker LaRock, and to Bryce Connaughton for doing the national anthem and being accompanied by, we brought out of retirement, Dan Graves. So thank you all. On behalf of the administration, teachers, paraprofessionals, support staff, and board members of the Stafford Technical Center, I want to thank the parents and other family members and friends for being with us each and every day in support of your student that sits before us. To our colleagues at each of our partner high schools, thank you for sharing these incredible students with us and supporting them and us along the way. And to the outstanding teachers, paraprofessionals, and support staff here at Stafford, we are so fortunate to have you as part of our team guiding these students. Your dedication and support of these students before us is unmatched. As they go forward, I am sure at some point you will cross their minds, and I hope that when that happens, they will reach out to you to let you know the impact that you had on their career. As I look at our graduating class, I feel a sense of comfort. I look out and I see engineers that will design bridges, wind turbines, sustainable ecosystems, or life-saving medical devices. I see welders that will help build those bridges and weld underwater supports. I see carpenters, electricians, and plumbers that will build and remodel houses and businesses. I see nurses, physical therapists, doctors that will work tirelessly to ensure the physical and mental well-being of all of us. I see social workers and teachers that will help develop and encourage the next generation, maybe even a future Stafford director. I see cosmetologists that will make each of us feel as confident on the outside as we feel on the inside. I see auto techs that will help keep our vehicles running safely, efficiently, and with less impact on our environment. And auto body repair techs who will repair any dents or dings we make along the way, as life does throw those at us. I see writers, producers, and videographers for the latest Hollywood blockbuster, chefs that will be opening their own restaurants and finding creative ways to serve their communities in regards to food insecurity. I see graphic designers and photographers that are creating beautiful art for their clients, and game developers that are creating the next greatest game that everybody is asking for. I see foresters that are working to manage our forests in an environmentally friendly manner, and game wardens that are protecting our wildlife. I see police officers, firefighters, EMTs, and FBI agents that are working tirelessly to keep all of us safe while sacrificing their own personal safety on a daily basis. More than that, I see a future leader in each one of these that are respectful, they're dependable, they're responsible, they're problem solvers, they're effective communicators, they're safe, and most importantly, they are kind. The talent and promise in this room is truly incredible and inspiring. It makes me incredibly optimistic about your future and about our future as a community. We are in good hands with this group of students. Seniors, and I mentioned this to you yesterday, each of you has someone in this room that believed in you, supported you, pushed you, and encouraged you. If you are like my son, you may have seen that as nagging. During the next couple of weeks, as you celebrate the end of your high school career, take a moment to say thank you to that person or persons that have been in your corner along the way. A simple thank you can express your appreciation that you previously might have done with things such as eye rolls, unanswered text, or my personal favorite, the blank stare with the head tilt. Before we move on, I do want to give some special recognition to 3 members of the Stafford family that will be retiring this year. My rough calculations show that Mr. Woodward has taught approximately 450 mechanics during his 28 years working here at Stafford. More than likely, there is at least one mechanic at your local garage that was taught by Mr. Woodward. So thank you, Mr. Woodward. Ms. Cameron is technically not an employee of Stafford. She's actually employed by Fairhaven Union High School and has been here for the last 10 years as a paraeducator, and she worked part-time for Stafford before that. During her time here, she has served hundreds of students, and not just the ones that she was supposed to, but any student that was in need. And her sense of humor, her commitment to her students, and her straight talk has kept these students engaged in their learning, even when they would rather have been in program. So thank you, Ms. Cameron. And finally, Mr. Adams, he joined our Stafford family in the fall of 2020, but he was with Rutland City much longer than that, and he has been the go-to guy for everyone. He came here as our curriculum integrationist, but if we needed tech support, if we needed an extra hand, he was the guy that we could always count on. He immersed himself in the Stafford culture from the day one, so thank you to Mr. Adams for all you have done for our students. On behalf of our school community, congratulations on making it through 13 years of education successfully. You persevered, you accomplished your goal of graduation. Well, almost. The next step most likely looks different for each of you. Some will be headed straight into the workforce, others will enter the military, and some will seek out additional training or post-secondary education. Whatever your journey you embark on next, we wish you success and ask that you remember to spread kindness along your way and to stay connected with Stafford and let us know how you are doing. I am now pleased to introduce one of our seniors, Bella Looney, who is also a regional board student rep, who will then introduce our keynote speaker. Bella?
Hi, everyone. Our guest speaker today is Hannah Poljasic. Hannah was a student in the Forestry and Natural Resources program at Stafford from 2012 to 2014. She graduated in 2014 and went to Paul Smith College for Wildlife Biology and graduated from there in 2018. She has had various types of jobs and is currently enrolled in a veterinary technician school program. Hannah says that being at Stafford helped her realize how many opportunities there are out there and really pushed her to be a better person. Please join us in welcoming Hannah Poljasic.
Hello, everyone. I didn't really prepare a fancy speech or anything, so I'll keep this very short and sweet. Like Bella said, I went to Stafford from 2012 to 2014. Went to Paul Smith College, where I have a degree in wildlife biology. While I was in Paul Smith, I did the woodsman team or the forestry team, which if any of you seniors are going there, I highly recommend. It was loads of fun. I've had all kinds of different jobs, starting off in Stafford. I worked at a fish hatchery. I worked with the Rutland Natural Resources Conservation District. I worked on a sheep farm. I worked in a sugar woods, tapping trees, bottling syrup, you name it, anything. And right now I work at a spay and neuter clinic and I work at an equine hospital. So with that being said, you don't have to follow your designated trail once you leave here. It's okay to not know what you're doing. There are days that I don't know what I'm doing, but here we are. And I'm sure a lot of people out there in the audience can, see the same thing. And just a couple pieces of advice that I have for not only you seniors, but you second year or first year students. And these are going to sound very cliche, and you're going to hear this a lot. But my first piece of advice is to save your money. Things are expensive, and it's just nice to have, some financial security. And again, you'll hear this a ton of times. My next piece of advice is to be nice to your teachers, your bosses, your coworkers. You'll have lifelong friends that you didn't know you would have had unless you started a job. So I have friends, from jobs that I've worked at 4 or 5 years ago that I still talk to every day, hang out with on the weekends. It's just so cool. And, being at Stafford, it really helped me kind of open up. I used to be really shy. I still kind of am, but, here I am speaking in front of way more people than I thought were going to be here. But, I really loved being at Stafford. It was just the coolest thing. And I hope you guys realize today, tomorrow, 10 years from now, how cool this program is. You guys get so many cool opportunities, and your teachers and your instructors, they don't do this because they're just here for a job. They do this because they want to teach you things and teach you skills and just be, your guide, your support, that you can connect with years down the road. And I think I even see my old instructor back there in the corner from when I was at Stafford, and we still, keep in touch on and off. So, that's kind of my whole spiel. I don't want to keep you guys here longer than you need to, but thank you for having me, and congratulations to all the seniors and all the first year students. I'm sure you guys will all do great. So thank you so much.
So thank you so much, Hannah. It's always wonderful to have former Stafford students come back and share their path with us. And it's my hope in a few years, I'll be able to make the phone call like I did to Hannah, to one of you, and invite you back to be a speaker for a future class. So now we are going to officially begin our recognition, and we will begin with our Technical Education Achievement Medal Awards. Medal awards are given to those students who have demonstrated exceptional growth in their program area. I will announce the recipients by program area. Seniors, just a reminder, if your name is called, we ask that you simply stand, and your medal award will be in the packet that you receive when you cross the stage. Underclassmen, if your name is called, you should come to the front of the table here, and Mrs. Bosnich will present you with your award. And here we go. For auto body repair, Gibson Wink and Maddie Wiggin. Auto Technology, Nathaniel Gasser and Diana Van Loo. Construction Technology, Lila Oquendo and Caden Lambert. For Cosmetology 1, Lola Delorme Smith. Cosmetology 2, Emily Steele. Culinary Arts, Gina Pinto and Amaya Spalding. Digital Arts, Emily Sunderland and Colleen Hadley. Electrical and Plumbing, Charlie Hart and Dylan Thomas. For Engineering, Carver Butler and Dominic Phillips. For Health Careers, Carly Tier and Ria Patel. Human Services, Margaret Rainey and Emma Eckler. Forestry and Natural Resources, Braden Hogan and Jaden Savini. For Welding and Metal Fabrication, Aiden Huber and Jacob Tripp. For Public Safety and Criminal Justice, Lauren Palmer and Alana Smith. For Video Communications, Tabin Young and Maria Dracillo. And for Leadership and Marketing, Caden Rashawn and Irma Taplin. I'm now pleased to introduce our school counselor, Melissa Thies, who will speak about college credits and industry-recognized credentials.
Good afternoon. Today is all about celebrating our students' many achievements, and we would be remiss not to take a moment to acknowledge the industry-recognized credentials and college credits that students have the opportunity to earn through their programs and academics at Stafford. These credits and certifications give our students a competitive advantage as they transition into their careers, the military, and/or college after high school. Stafford students earn industry-recognized certifications such as Licensed Nursing Assistant, OSHA 10, ICAR, ServSafe, National Career Readiness, FEMA, and the American Welding Society qualifications, to name just a few. Students may also earn up to 15 college credits over the course of their 2 years in some of our programs. We have students taking advantage of our academic courses that offer college credits. Many students also choose to challenge themselves further by taking college classes outside of the school day. We'd like to take this time now to recognize our students' achievement in these areas. We'll start with college credits. Stafford Technical Center students are challenging themselves to take on college-level work and succeeding. Our students have earned a combined 607 college credits just this year at Stafford. And a grand total of 738 credits throughout their 4 years of high school. Even more impressive is this is across the board. These students represent 13 out of 14 of our programs. At this time, I'm going to ask seniors and underclassmen in the audience, please stand and be recognized if you have earned any college credits this year. You can be seated. Now let's talk about industry recognized credentials, also called IRCs. As of today, 198 Stafford students have earned an IRC this school year. These students represent every single one of our 14 programs, and combined, Stafford students have earned a grand total of 463 IRCs this year. Seniors and underclassmen, if you have earned an IRC this school year, please stand and be recognized. I think sometimes we forget all the things that you do here. I see some of you looking around. So this is a group of young adults that are well prepared for success in their career. We are so very proud of your hard work and dedication. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Thies, and what an accomplishment by each of you. So we will now move into presenting awards and scholarships to both our seniors and our underclassmen. Again, seniors, if your name is called, we ask that you simply stand and you will have your award in your packet. I mentioned this to seniors, but I always say it for parents. Inside the envelopes are actual checks, so please make sure, parents, you grab that envelope from your student so that check does not disappear if they are a scholarship winner. So today, we are excited to announce that we will be awarding in scholarships and tools a total of $28,650. So here we go. There's a lot of them this year. Education and Human Services Program Award in the amount of $500, presented to an Education and Human Services student who is furthering their education in a related field. This is a student who is highly motivated, kind, dependable, has a positive attitude, is a role model for peers, and has gone above and beyond in both coursework and field experience. This year's recipient is Irma Taplin from Poultney High School. The Education and Human Services Program Award in the amount of $250 is presented to a student who is furthering their education in a related field. This award is for a student who, through extreme dedication to learning and professionalism, has shown considerable growth since starting the program here at Stafford. This year's recipient, Maggie Rainey from Otter Valley Union High School. The Jeffrey Grenier Character and Leadership Award is a set of tools. The Jeffrey Character and Leadership Award is a prestigious scholarship dedicated to honoring the legacy of Jeffrey Grenier, a self-taught plumbing and HVAC engineer, service tech, salesman, and leader. Known for his upstanding character, expertise, and unparalleled dedication to his craft, Jeffrey epitomized the values of integrity and service. This award is bestowed upon a high school junior or senior enrolled in the Stafford Technical Center's electrical and plumbing program. Regardless of their academic or technical scores, who exemplifies these same qualities of character and demonstrates a sincere desire to serve our community as a plumber and HVAC technician. Sponsored by Master Plumbing and Heating, Inc., the award includes a complete hand tool kit symbolizing the tools necessary for the men and women aspiring to follow in Jeffrey's footsteps. This year's recipient, and he was actually awarded this yesterday in person, is Brian Gata from Proctor High School. The Culinary Arts Senior Awards in the amount of $200 each. This award is awarded to a senior who has shown improvement during their time in the program and who have contributed in a positive way. This year's recipients are Gina Pinto and Amaya Spalding. The Culinary Arts Outstanding Student Award in the amount of $200 is given to a student in the culinary program who do more than they are asked to do. From attending events to extra cleaning, they work diligently to better this program. This year's recipient is Jalen Shepard. The Culinary Arts Junior Awards in the amount of $50 each are for juniors that have shown great work in the culinary program, who are present in the program and do their best each day. This year's recipients are Brennan Ketchum and Skylar Phillips. The Culinary Arts Dedication Scholarship is awarded to a student who exhibits dedication and hard work, has been a consistent role model, and plans to further education in their field. This year's recipient, Sammy Tift, in the amount of $200. The Culinary Arts Achievement Award in the amount of $200 goes to a student that has demonstrated leadership, dedication, and achieved proficiency in their culinary skills set. This year's recipient is Jamali McKenzie. The Vietnam Veterans of America Chapter 1 Stafford Technical Center Scholarship in the amount of $2,000. The local chapter of the Vietnam Veterans created this scholarship to recognize a deserving Stafford graduate who is a direct relative of an honorably discharged veteran or has family members on active duty. This year's recipient is Rory Landry from Health Careers and Rutland High School. The Red Peremsky Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500. This award is given to a student residing in or with connection to Castleton, Fairhaven, Poultney, or West Rutland. The recipient is a leader, has a positive attitude, is friendly and honest, and an exemplary student. Our recipient this year is Mackenzie Ezzo from Poultney High School. The Philip J. Quirk Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500 was created by the Quirk family in memory of their beloved son and brother, Philip J. Quirk. Philip was a graduate of Rutland High School and Stafford Technical Center. This scholarship is available to a Stafford student interested in a trades profession or a career in animal care. This year's recipient is Mackenzie Ezzo from Poultney High School. The Director's Award in the amount of $500 is for a student in a technical program who has demonstrated outstanding achievement and contributed to overall school leadership. This year's recipient is Diana Van Loo from Fairhaven Union High School. The Assistant Director's Award in the amount of $500 is for a student that has found their way through their time at Stafford Technical Center. The student may have had a rough start, but through their experience at Stafford, have grown in growth, maturity, and professionalism. This year's recipient is Margaret Rainey from Otter Valley. Brooke Roop Visual Arts Scholarship in the amount of $400 each. Brooke Roop is a Stafford alum and is currently a film editor for the TV series Yellowstone, 1883, 1923, and Landman. This scholarship is a $400 award to one senior in digital arts and one senior in video communications planning to pursue post-secondary education in the field of art, digital media, film, video production, or related field. Our recipient for video communications is Ash Kennett from Fairhaven. And for digital arts, Jacob Couton from Rutland High School. The Stafford Retirees Award in the amount of $250 each was created by a group of former Stafford educators and staff who wish to set up an annual award to recognize a student who shows remarkable growth while enrolled at Stafford. Our two recipients this year are Haley Rivers from West Rutland and Cassidy Steckler from Mill River. The Henry Dahl Award in the amount of $150 is given to an outstanding student that best exemplifies youth leadership and achievement in the school community. Our recipient this year is Ella French from Otter Valley. The Guy Babb Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500 was created in memory of our Stafford Technical Center engineering instructor, Guy Babb. Guy was a dedicated educator and lifelong youth mentor whose love of adventure and enthusiasm for living was contagious. The award is presented to a student in the engineering program who plans to continue their education in engineering or manufacturing. Our recipient this year is Tom Goldberg from Rutland High School. The Governor Phil Hoff Vermont Honor Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 is awarded to a student who has met two of the following criteria: top 10% of their graduating class, a minimum grade point average, and exemplar SAT scores. Our recipient this year is Kaylee Selick in engineering. The Rutland PEG TV Corsell Scholarship Award. The Corsell Scholarship is awarded to a Rutland County High School senior who exhibited a high level of proficiency and interest in the video or media arts and intends to pursue studying in the communications field. This is in memory of Joe Corsell for his pioneering work in local public access television. And we had two recipients this year: Emily Sunderland in the amount of $3,000 from Rutland High School, and Colleen Hadley for $2,000 from Rutland High School. The Rutland Area Vehicle Enthusiast Award in the amount of $250 has been promoted the preservation of vintage, antique, and classic vehicles in and around Rutland County. Profits from their annual car show are used to support this scholarship. Our recipient this year is Diana Van Loo from Fairhaven Union High School. The Town Fair Tire Foundation Toolship Award. Town Fair Tire is pleased to award a $1,000 Toolship Award to 4 students to purchase tools they will need to further their career. The awards are given to 2 male and 2 female students in technical education. Our first recipient is Haley Rivers from West Rutland High School. Our second recipient is Jolie Heffernan from Middlebury Union High School. Next, we have Baker LaRock from Otter Valley. And Jacob Coutant from Rutland High School. The OMIA Academic Scholarship. OMIA awards a $500 scholarship to one graduating Stafford senior who is planning to pursue post-secondary education in an approved specific field of science, technology, engineering, or math. Our recipient this year is Mackenzie Ezzo from Pulteney High School. The Ernest Smalley Scholarship is a $250 toolkit given to a construction student in memory of the late Ernest Smalley. Mr. Smalley owned and operated Smalley Construction for many years here in the Rutland area until his retirement. He gave countless hours to Stafford as a regional advised board member and later as the chair of our board, as well as being instrumental in the start of the Student Craft Corporation, which prides itself on building homes within the Rutland community. This year's recipient is Caden Lambert from Rutland High School. The Sports Clip Cosmetology Scholarship in the amount of $500 is generously donated by Sports Clip to a deserving cosmetology student who plans on entering the career field after graduation. This year's recipient is Cheyenne Ricard from Fairhaven. The Gene Haas Foundation Scholarship. The Gene Haas Foundation has given students planning to enroll in a CNC technology training program or CNC machining-based engineering program. We have 2 recipients this year. The first one will receive $3,000 towards the purchase of a laptop computer, and that is Dominic Phillips. The second is a $1,500 award towards college tuition, and that is from Mackenzie Ezzo. So also funded by the Gene House Foundation is the Advanced Manufacturing Excellence Award. This is a toolship of a micrometer and a set of precision calipers awarded to a student for their academic achievement of the CNC manufacturing. And the recipient this year is Calvin Herrick. I should also mention, Dom and Mackenzie, you also get that toolkit, and Mr. A has them for you back in the shop. They wouldn't fit in the envelope. The Ficken Scholarship is generously donated by Mr. Jim Ficken to students pursuing a trade after graduation. Mr. Ficken, a former CTE instructor himself, is a longtime supporter of Stafford, and in his retirement frequents our school as a guest instructor. The recipients this year are, for $200, Madison Wiggin, and for $100, Jacob Clifford. The Fairhaven Eagle Riders number 3907 scholarship is pleased to award 4 $600 scholarships to students pursuing a career in the trades after graduation. Our 4 recipients of $600 each this year are Jalen Shepard from Fairhaven, Aaron Mulcahy from Middlebury Union High School, Cameron Canucci from Proctor High School, and Cole DeSorda from Otter Valley. And last but not least, Lodge number 79, Free and Accepted Masons, Kenneth LaPante Award in the amount of $500 is awarded to a deserving Stafford student who intends to pursue post-secondary education in memory of Kenneth LaPlante. Our recipient this year is Mackenzie Ezzo from Pulteney High School. And now I am pleased to introduce our Assistant Director, Kate Bosnich, for our 2024 senior recognition.
At this time, we'd like to recognize each of our graduating seniors. Now, would the auto body repair students please stand and approach the stage? Seniors, as I call your name, please come forward to accept your awards packet. Cole DeSorda. Jasmine Robinson. Maddie Wiggin. Gibson Wink. Now will the students in the auto technology program please stand and approach the stage? Colin Chamberlain. Kenzie Ezzo. Nate Geisert. Owen Hobbs. Baker LaRock. Aiden Smith. Diana Van Loo. Now will the student in construction technology please stand and approach the stage? Caden Lambert, come on up. And will the students in cosmetology please stand and approach the stage? Mackenzie Clark. Kaylee Corey. Lola Delorme Smith. Ella French. Jolie Heffernan. Gabrielle Loso. Michaela Morse. Erin Mulcahy. Cheyenne Ricard. Haley Rivers. And Emily Steele. Now the students in culinary arts, please stand and approach the stage. Bex King. Jamali McKenzie. Gina Pinto. Amaya Spalding. Gabriel Stickney. Dominic Taylor. And Jalen Shepard. And would the students in digital arts please stand and approach the stage? Haley Alcorn. Jacob Alexander Coutant. Colleen Hadley. Lucas Henderson. Logan Namias. Emily Sunderland. And Brett Woodard. Now will the students in electrical plumbing please stand and approach the stage? Alejandro Anderson. Alec Bullier. Jacob Downs. Jesse Flood. Nolan Gino. Trent Guile. Brian Gata. Charlie Hart. Simon Martin. Connor McKenna. Ryan McNeil. David Noel. Donald Olden. And Alex Savella. Now will the students in engineering please stand and approach the stage. Carver Butler. Anthony Campbell.
Thank you.
Bryce Connaughton. Connaughton. Been practicing, okay? Emma Cosgrove. Tom Goldberg. Aiden Good. Calvin Herrick. Yvonne Mokiev. Dominic Phillips. And Kaylee Selleck. Now the students in health careers, please stand and approach the stage. Courtney Ezzo. Rory Landry. Ria Patel. Carly Tier. Now, the students in Human Services, please stand and approach the stage. Ava Cormier. Gina Danilico. Emily Davenport. Bella Looney. Margaret Rainey. Cassidy Steckler. And Irma Taplin. Now will the students in Natural Resources and Forestry please stand and approach the stage. Michael Kane. Savannah Mitchell. And Damian Peer. Will the students in Public Safety and Criminal Justice please stand? Emma Alexander. Aiden McCaffrey. And Sadie Steckler. And will the student in video communications please rise and approach the stage? Ash Kennett. Will the students in welding metal fabrication please stand and approach the stage? Cameron Canucci. Jacob Clifford. Matthew Cole. Chase Cram. Gavin DeSorda. Ethan Foley. Matthew Maurice. Riley Miller. Caden Roshan. Sawyer Tinsman. And Adriana Watkins. So to our seniors, it has been a pleasure and honor to have each of you choose to spend your senior year at Stafford Technical Center. In your interactions with one another, I have witnessed acts of kindness, compassion, and understanding. You have taught me invaluable lessons about resilience, empathy, and the power of human connection. As you prepare for the next chapter of your story, I urge you to embrace your roles as teachers and remember the lessons that you have taught us, both that have inspired us and also left us asking ourselves, wow, am I too old for this? So before you go, I'd like to share a few lessons that I've learned along the way that you all have taught me. Facebook is not for friends, it's for buying tires, rims, trucks, and anything else that exceeds the speed limit. Some of the strongest, most resilient people in this room today are not the adults. With 11 partner schools, it's not Valentine's Day that we worry about, it's prom season. Often, things are in your control, but no matter how bad things are, you can always make them worse. At the same time, it's often in your power to make them better. Facts will be forgotten, but feelings can last forever. Mountain Dew can make that D block right after lunch class a little less daunting. I've never bought so much Mountain Dew in my life. Relationships matter more than degrees and titles or certifications. Success is more about persistence than talent. My face always says what I'm thinking. I don't even have to say things half the time. Respect is a two-way street. It must be earned, and rarely does demanding it ever work out in the end. And finally, getting to school on time is challenging for some. But when turkey season arrives, it's amazing how early some of you will get out the door, arrive at your destination without any car trouble or experiencing construction delays. And again, seniors, we have laughed with you, we have learned beside you, and we are forever grateful that you chose Stafford. Remember the power that you hold as teachers. Remember your words, actions, and deeds have the power to inspire, uplift, and transform the lives of those around you. So now, would all of the 2024 seniors please rise? To everyone who made today possible, thank you. Without your love and support, we would not be here today, and a special thanks to all of our partner schools for supporting Stafford now and in the future. Congratulations to our seniors, underclassmen, and faculty for another successful year. You all did it. Now this concludes our senior award ceremony. Seniors will be exiting down the center aisle and returning to their programs. Families, as you exit, there will be a table in the main lobby for the senior graduation signs. Please check in there to pick them up. Thank you all for joining us today.